Hey guys, so I just want to make a really quick video and kind of explain to you guys where I've been, why I was in the hospital, blah 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 blah. It's been a mess of a summer to say the least. So it started pretty much when I was born. No, I'm just kidding. I've had a lot of stomach issues, like dairy. I just can't do dairy. Lots of just stomach issues for a very long time. So back, I would say this started April-ish maybe. It really started to get bad in, I would say, May. When me and my mom went to Disney World in May for Mother's Day, I just had just not the best time. I was feeling feverish and just sick, and it just kind of went downhill from there. I never really got better. Fast forward to June, I flew to my parents' house for Father's Day. I really wanted to go spend some time with my dad. I went there Friday. I was already in pain. I knew it was like not normal stomach pain. I was having a lot of pain in my lower right side, not my appendix. I already had my appendix removed. So I went home, to visit them. I really wanted to go to church on Sunday, with my dad for Father's Day. So I did, but it was just complete torture. I was just in so much pain. I couldn't even sit upright. I couldn't barely walk. Like, it was just a lot of pain. So Sunday after church, my dad's like, why don't you just go to the hospital? Well, I didn't want to go to the hospital up there because they live in a different state than I did. So I literally booked a ticket that day to fly back to Indiana to go to the hospital. My mom actually booked a ticket too. She came back with me. So we got back really late. Like, it was 1 o'clock in the morning or something when we got back. So it was actually Monday morning. So I was just kind of in pain all night. And I called the hospital, the doctor, and I went up there to see them. This is when like all of the doctor visits started. So at first, I saw this lady who wasn't even the doctor, and she's like, I think maybe you might just be constipated. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's right. But I was like, I feel like it's really extreme, but I just, whatever. They worked there, so I figured they knew what they were talking about. Not say that they didn't know, they just weren't for sure. But when I was there, they did take a few blood samples to test for a lot of things, just to kind of see what was going on. Well, it came back 2 days later that my white blood cells were kind of higher, so they wanted to get me back into there. White blood cells means like your body produces more white blood cells when it's trying to fight off an infection or something. So I had to go back in there and see the doctor, and I also do something called a CT scan, which is like you have to drink this liquid and it goes through your whole entire body, and then they literally scan your stomach so they can see the insides of your stomach, which is when they found that I had an abscess in the lower right hand side of lower right side of my stomach, which an abscess is like a collection of fluid. So like sometimes abscess can be really bad where they have to go in and they have to do surgery and they have to remove it, or they have to like stick a needle in and pop it. Really gross. But apparently mine wasn't that big, so they had to put me on some medication for 10 days. Ugh. Let me tell you guys, this 10 days was not fun because the medication made me so just tired and exhausted, and so I had to take it twice a day. I take it at 11 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night. So 11 o'clock at night wasn't that big of a deal because I took it and I went lay down and I slept through the night, whatever. Tried to sleep through the night. The pain was pretty bad for a while. During this process where I was taking these antibiotics, the hospital called me and they were pretty sure that I had Crohn's disease. They told me I had Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is like when your stomach just can't deal with certain nutritions. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, the symptoms are pretty extreme. I didn't know what Crohn's disease was. I'm like, great, I have some kind of stomach disease. Just great. So I went to see an actual, I think how you say his name is gastroenterologist, something like that. It's literally a doctor that deals with the stomach, and he's like, you just aren't having symptoms to like of a Crohn's disease patient. And he told me what the symptoms are. I'm not going to tell you guys because some of them are kind of gross, and I wasn't having those symptoms. So everyone was just confused on what was going on. So he wanted me to go in for a colonoscopy, which is basically when they put a camera inside your intestines to kind of get a better look. So I had that scheduled. Meanwhile, I'm still taking all these medicine and drugs, and it was just exhausting. And so I went up there, and I had this procedure done, the colonoscopy, and they basically he took like little samples out of the inside of my stomach to really figure out if I had Crohn's disease or what it was. And whenever they got to my small intestines, they couldn't actually get inside my small intestines because it's so swollen right there in that area that they couldn't get inside. So basically the test came back that I didn't have Crohn's disease, but they still don't know what I have or what I had or what caused the abscess. All I know, it's been a very long, painful, ridiculous summer. I'm just now getting to the point where I'm feeling better and more like myself. I haven't had, literally this is like the second day where I haven't had like stomach or side pains at all this summer. So that's kind of been where I've been and what I've been up to. A lot of you guys were asking. That's what's happening. I still don't have any answers. They don't know. They want me to go in for another CT scan to look at my small intestines and see what's going on there, but I don't think that's gonna like actually solve anything. The only thing I have really at this point is a humongous doctor bill or a humongous hospital. The amount of money hospitals charge, guys, is ridiculous. So yeah, I have that, but at least I know I don't have Crohn's disease, but I don't really have any other answers right now other than that. I do know I'm feeling a lot better. My pain is pretty much gone from, I mean, I'm still having my stomach issues, but I have them my entire life. The one doctor did say that he thinks maybe, I don't know for sure, but maybe whenever I had my appendix taken out when I was 12, that they are 14, 12 or 14, I don't know, that maybe they didn't take it all out and that's what's been causing the issues and that's why it's been swollen in there. I don't know. Maybe that's why I've been having so many stomach issues my whole life. I just don't know. They don't know. We don't know. Nobody really knows. But that is where I've been. That's what's been going on. That's why I was in the hospital. That's why, you know, just I haven't been really able to do much of anything because it's just there was, I mean, a long time there where I just, like, it hurt to walk. It just was, I was just miserable. I was exhausted and just tired all the time. So that's where I was. That's what's been going on. You know, if I find out anything in the future, I'll let you guys know. Right now, I don't have any answers. At least I know I don't have Crohn's disease, so that's good. But other than that, I don't have any answers to what really happened this summer, other than it's kind of over now, I hope. I hope it's gone forever, but who really knows? So I just wanted to tell you guys what was going on, because some of you guys were asking, no one really know what was going on. That's what was going on. So yeah, I hope to get back to doing more regular YouTube videos finally. But yeah, that's what happened. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video, whatever that may be. Bye.